All right, you guys, welcome back. Jewfro Fragrances here again today. Now, I'm going to do a top 5 list. Now, this is Mrs. Jewfro's top picks for her. Now, this is going to be special. Now, a lot of you might be like wondering, well, hey, what do I get for the woman in my life? Whether it be your mom, your wife, your girlfriend, I don't know, whoever you're with. And you know who better than to ask this than Mrs. Jewfro herself? I mean, she's not here, but this is her list. Now, I will give you my rankings on. Now she has 2 lists. I'm gonna go over one of them, and then we're gonna do another one after another list. So if you go on JewfroFragrances.com, you'll see Mrs. Jewfro's top picks and then top premier picks. So we'll do top picks today. Now, I'm gonna give you her rankings 5 to 1, and then I'm going to give you what I would rank because I'm in a little bit of a disagreement with her on these. But again, this is Mrs. Jewfro's, so there's that. Now, number 5 is Get Right Cherry Red. This, to me, is one of the best cherry fragrances on the market. Now, I will say this. I have used this for myself as well. So, you know what I mean? Does it smell better on my wife? 100%. I'm not even going to question that. But on my skin, it projects, and it's beast mode off my skin as well. It's such a great fragrance anyways. I think you could wear it, like I said, I think you can wear it for yourself. But, like I said, it smells better on my wife anyways. Now, what I love about this fragrance is, of course, you get the cherry, in there. You get some florals in there. Though I don't pick up the floral notes that much. I mean, maybe on my wife's skin a little bit more than on my own skin. But, also, there's some woody notes. But you get some musk in there, some amber. This is so beautiful. Now, here's the other thing about this I love. This is a beast mode fragrance. Now, my wife gets 10 hours on her skin. It projects pretty decently. I would say probably like at an arm's length. Now, ideally, I don't know. This might be heavy for summertime. Spring, I still think you're good. Fall and winter, I think this is better. Summer, if you're gonna, ladies, if you're gonna wear this for the summer, I would just maybe tone it down with the sprays. Now, setting wise, I think work could be tricky. Now, if you do, like I said, if you do maybe light sprays, maybe at work, but other than that, I would avoid it. I personally think anytime other than work, your money. That's really my opinion on this fragrance. But it's just so beautifully blended. I personally think it's better than K.Ali. I've smelled the cherry one. This is better to me. Tom Ford, I feel like Lost Cherry, while it's great, it's overpriced. I think this is the better bang for your buck. Performance-wise, it lasts longer, and just the smell is intoxicating. Like I said, I've used it for myself as well, but I will admit it is better on my wife's skin. So this is number 5, Get Right Cherry Red. Now, number 4 kind of surprised me. I didn't think my wife would have picked this, especially this high on her list. But it smells great on her skin. Smells great on my skin. I think this is honestly perfectly unisex, but I think women can rock this, no problem at all, especially if you want to smell something different, ladies. Because I know a lot of what you see out there is powdery or florally, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? To me, though, I think if you want to stand out and smell different, I think this is the one you should get. This is City Rhythm Austin. Yes. Now, in my opinion, this is the best City Rhythm fragrance. I love City Rhythm fragrances. On a bunch of my lists, all seasons and everything. But once Austin came out, it took over number 1. And even with the new Tropical Confessions, this is still number 1 to me anyways. Now, my wife and I, we both get a little bit different on there. I think the leather is a little bit more amplified on my skin, where on hers, it's a little more boozy, vanilla, a touch of tobacco. But again, that's why I love this, because, it's going to smell different. But it absolutely smells intoxicating on my wife as well. I personally think of all the 5 fragrances that are on this list, this is the most beast mode fragrance that's on my wife's skin. Now, to me, this is going to be best suited fall, winter, and spring. Summer, I think it might be heavy. But nighttime, I think if it's like a decent night, if it gets down to 65, I think you're good. Again, maybe depending on where you are. Be careful with the sprays on this one, especially in the high heat. If you're going to wear it in the high heat, tone it down with the sprays. Because like I said, this is beast mode. It's heavy because like I said, everybody's skin will be different. But there's, like I said, you pick up the tobacco. You will, on my skin, leather, the boozy notes. So there's that. Now, ideally, I think this is best for date night or evening wear. I think overall in general, this is going to be too heavy for work. Now, if you're in a setting for work where nobody really cares and they're not going to press you on strong scents, then fine, go for it. But if you worked in an office setting, and I used to work in an office setting, this is going to be just really heavy and strong. So I would suggest it for evening wear. This is an absolute beast mode fragrance. I love it. Again, this is why I said this is the best. Now, I don't know if all the women will like it. I could see, Miami being a favorite, Tropical Confessions being a favorite. But again, if you want something different that you wouldn't expect a woman to wear, I think this would be on. Because again, I don't know too many women that rock boozy type fragrances. So this one, like I said, smells fantastic on my wife. This is City Rhythm Austin. Now, this next one. Now, let me tell you guys a little story on this next one. This is actually a nominated fragrance. So it's from the Pineapples Awards. This is a nominated fragrance. This is absolutely stunning. My wife actually stole this from me. So what happened was when I got in touch with the brand, they have 3 different fragrances right now. So when this particular fragrance I'm going to talk about, when my wife smelled it on my skin, she was like, I need to try this out on myself because this is just amazing. She sprayed it on herself. She's like, you're done. I'm taking this from you. She won't give this back to me. I've tried to get it back from her. She will not have it. And that fragrance is from Legends Ave. This is Chess. Let me tell you, this is such an alluring date night fragrance. Now, when I talked to Damien, I think he was kind of surprised because I think I don't know. I think the feedback he got was from men rocking this. I think. Maybe I'm wrong here, Damien. Don't get upset if that's the case. But I think I could have sworn that's what we talked about there. But my wife was just taken aback by this. It smells absolutely fantastic on her skin. I think it actually does smell better on her skin than my skin. On my skin, it still smells great. I mean, obviously she loved it because that's how she, was able to be like, hey, I got to try this for myself. But I will say, I think it's better off her skin. Now, you get some citrus in here, you get some floral in there, you get some vanilla in there. Also, I do pick up some almond in there. It's very well done, very beautifully blended, very different. Now, I think this is, again, going to be a perfect date night fragrance. I think in the cooler weather, again, I think this would be in the cooler weather, but I think you could pull it off in the summer as well. But again, be mindful of the, of your sprays in the summer because, the high heat, I feel like, the first 3 I talked about can be kind of heavy for the high heat. So again, just be careful there. But again, to me, this is an alluring fragrance for date night. It's very beautifully done. Damien, you nailed it here. Like I said, there's a reason why this fragrance was nominated. I mean, we won't announce the winners until June, but like I said, I mean, you'll see. And the feedback I've gotten from people that have tried it is they love it. So, you know what I mean? Like for me, this is just a fragrance that you might not have heard about, but I think you should check out. Men, women alike, I think you will love this fragrance. Again, very easy to wear, very easy to like, very well blended. This is Legends Ave Chess. Now, number 2. So, I heard a lot about this fragrance. So I finally was like, you know what? Gotta let my wife sample it. Because again, I've heard a lot about it. She loved this right away. She smelled it right away. And she's like, I need a full bottle of this. And that is Killian Girl Gone Bad. Now, to me, this is, a scent that I think is now, for the first one from the one of the list we're talking about, that's actually perfect for spring and summer. I think you could even wear it for fall. But spring, summer, daytime, this is a very elegant scent. I will say this. It is, you can tell it's blended very beautifully. It's high quality. Doesn't smell super synthetic. It doesn't smell very synthetic, Now, it's a pricey fragrance. I will say that. Now, but it does smell great. I think my wife loves it more than me. And again, that's where we're going to talk about the rankings here. I would have done this a little bit differently. But nonetheless, still very good. Now, for work, it might be heavy for work. But again, I think if any of these 4 fragrances that I've talked about first, this would probably be the easiest one for work to wear. Like I said, floral, smells like there's fruity notes in there as well. Get some amber, like very elegantly done. Perfect for daytime. I don't know how it'll perform in the evening time. You can try it out, but I think this is better suited for daytime. again, work might be tricky, but if like, let's say you had a business meeting, ladies, this would be, and you're like, I want to wear something elegant and expensive smelling. This is one I would check out. And my wife, she got about 8 hours on her skin with this. What didn't project as heavy as the other three, but again, it's perfect for spring and summertime, So Killian, good girl, gone bad. And my wife's number one pick is Valentino Donna. So again, I remember I just bought it for her. I kind of blind bought it for her. I kind of just thought to myself, hey, let me see if my wife will like this fragrance. I forgot what occasion I bought it for. Don't remember if it was a birthday or something. But she loved it. And I mean, she instantly fell in love with this. She wears this a lot. As you can see, the bottle has a pretty good dent in it. Gets the floral. It's get some citrus in the opening. So pick up some iris. Comes off a little powdery on her skin as well. There's a touch of leather. I don't really pick it up too much on her skin, but it's supposed to be there. But like I said, it's a touch, I would say. This is going to be, again, perfect for fall, winter, and spring. So like I said, the 4 out of the 5 fragrances here are going to be for fall, winter, and spring. Now, I think it's best suited for daytime. Evening time, I think you could try it. I'm not sure how it will perform, but I think evening you could try it as well. But I think it's better suited for daytime. Actually, I think if anything you could wear to work out of all these, I actually think this one. I don't think it's very heavy. She gets decent performance out of it. I think she gets about 8 hours. But I think it's out of the 5 of these, this is the softest projecting one on her skin, at least to me. I mean, because like I said, the other ones are heavier and I smell them a lot stronger on her skin. So again, this is a very well done fragrance. I actually love it on her too. Now, will I say I like it more than the other? Well, you have to stay tuned for that. But this is my wife's number one pick. Like I said, ladies, gents, if you want, like I said, Mother's Day's around the corner. And, Delina's a great fragrance. There's so many great fragrances out there. But something different now. Again, this is the only designer fragrance on the list. The other ones are niche and indie. So, but something different. And I think if you're a fragrance head and you want your significant other or your mother to smell different but smell amazing nonetheless, Mrs. Jewfro's top picks for her. This is her, and this is in the order. So the way I did this video was 5 to 1. Now, I will give you my ranking right now on these. So just for me, like I said, I don't know if you care, but I'll give you my ranking on what I think of these on my wife. All right, so on my wife's skin. Now, I would go number 5, Killian, Good Girl Gone Bad. Again, it smells good on her. Not going to hate. I wasn't too crazy about the scent. I know she loves it more. I'm not going to say it's bad. I give it a 4. She gives it a 5. But, I get why it's popular. I get why people love it. And I get why she loves it. But for me, comparing to the rest of these on the list, this was number 5 for me. So that was Killian. Number 4, again, it smells great on her. I'm not going to lie. And this is, like I said, I just blind bought it for her. I thought she would love it. And I was right. It was Valentino Donna. Valentino Donna will get the nod here. Again, very well done, very elegant, very easy to wear fragrance, ladies. So 1 right there. Now, number 3 was kind of number 3 for both of us, and that was City Rhythm Austin. Again, it smells great on her. I don't know. I think I like Miami better on her. Everything, and then comparing to the other 2 scents, I like them more on her. But I would say this again. It's different. So that's the thing. Maybe, you got to get used to it, but it's great. It smells great on her anyways. I personally think out of the whole list, I think this one smells better on me. Out of the 5, I've tried. I think this one actually smells better on me, but still smells great on her. Can't take anything away from it. It's beautifully done fragrance. And again, ladies, I think it's the most different scent profile for the women out there is City Rhythm Austin. Definitely. It's like I said, it's my favorite from City Rhythm. Now, number 2, this was hard, but number 2 was Get Right Cherry Red. I love it on her. I love it on me. Very beautifully done. Very strong as well. It's very captivating. I think it's, like I said, it's one of the best cherry scents on the market, and it's reasonably priced as well. So you can't go wrong with that. But Cherry Red would be number 2. So again, for me, number 1, and I get why my wife took it from me and she doesn't want to give it back, but it's Chess. I mean, like I said, it smells great on me, but on her, it's on another, I don't know, just something with her pH. I don't know what it is. It's absolutely, I'm all over her when she's wearing it. I'm sure you guys wanted to know that. But you know, I think it's like I said, there's a reason why this fragrance was nominated. You know, a man can wear it, a woman can wear it, but in our case, smells better on her. Now, so that was my ranking. Now I'm curious, what do you all think? Do you agree with my wife's pick? Do you agree with my picks? I'd be curious in the comments. Please tell me what you think. But again, this is Mrs. Jewfro's top picks for her. You can find it on jewfrofragrances.com. Sell decants. So, because like I said, these are all, I think the only one under 100 is Get Right Cherry Red. So, you know, if you're not sure what the woman in your life would like, can get a decant for it. Have her check it out. All right. As always, like, comment, subscribe, and share. Please hit that bell. It gives you notifications, and I'm going to start doing more of these. I know I messed up and it's been a minute. Jewfro!